environment, and the topic is transportation problem. In the transportation problem, we have two types of transportation problem. Number one is the balanced transportation problem, and the second one is the unbalanced transportation problem. Balanced transportation problem, that means if supply and demands are equal, then this type of problem we can say that the balanced transportation problem. And if supply and demands are not equal, then this type of problem is unbalanced transportation problem. We have already seen in our previous lecture how we solve the northwest corner method. So as per name, northwest corner method, that means what? We started a method extremely left corner. Okay. So today's our method is the least cost method. Northwest corner gives us the feasible solution. Also, least cost method is give us feasible solution. So, in this example, here is the least cost method. So, is per name. What is the meaning of the least cost? That means, first we choose the lowest number according to our supplies and demand. So, before starting this method, first we check two conditions. What is the two conditions? Condition 1 is here, first we check our question is the balanced form. That means what? If our question is in the balanced form, that means supplies and demands are equal. So first we check the supply and demands are equal. Okay. So here 7 plus 9, 16 plus 18, that means 34. So here supply is 34. And what is the demand? Demand is 5 plus 8, 13 plus 7, 20 plus 14 is equal to 34. That means our first condition is satisfied. Here 34. Supply and demands are equal to 34. Second condition is what? Second condition is m plus n minus 1. That means what? M plus n minus 1. Here m is equal to row, n is equal to column minus 1. So this condition is checked for the degeneracy. If our question is in the degeneracy form, so first we convert into the non-degeneracy form. Okay, so here row is 3 and the column is what? Column is 4. So here we write 3 plus 4 minus 1 is equal to 6. That means here the total allocation in this question is equal to 6. In case after solving the question our allocation is 5 or 7, maybe 5 or 7. So this type of problem is degeneracy problem. So first we convert into the non-degeneracy format. Sometimes maybe if our allocations are wrong, our allocations is sometimes we have total 6 allocation and after solving the question we have total 5 allocation. That means what? Here supply and demand are not equal in our last allocation cell. Okay, so first we start the least cost method. As per name, the least cost method, first we choose the lowest number in our total cells according to supply and demand. So here the lowest number is what? The lowest number is 8. So here in this question lowest number is 8. So what is the allocation value? Allocation value is supply is 18 and the demand is what? 8. So minimum number is 8. So here we put 8. Got it? So 8 is satisfied. So this column is cancelled. Got it? Here we write 8. So here 18 minus 8 is equal to what? 10. Immediately if we put here allocation number, so immediately you change the supply or demand number. That means 18 minus 8 is equal to 10. That means this column is cancelled. And the remaining values is what? 19, 50, 10, 70, 40, 60, 40, 70, 20. So what is the lowest number? Lowest number is 10. Okay, so according to 10, our supply is 7 and our demand is what? 40. 14. So what is the minimum number? Minimum number is 7. So we put here 7 number. Okay. So in the 7, our first row is cancelled. Okay. First row is cancelled and immediately write here 14 minus 7 is equal to 7. Okay. So our second column and first row is cancelled. So remaining cells is 70, 40, 60, 40, 70 and 20. So here what is the minimum number? Minimum number is 20. So here the allocation cell. That means what? Here supply is 10 and the demand is what? Demand is 7. So we put here value 7. So 7, 7, 40. That means this column is satisfied. That means this column is cancelled. And here immediately write 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. Okay. So next allocation number is what? Here second and the fourth column is cancelled and the first row is also cancelled. So we have 70, 40, 40, 70. That means 4 cells are remaining for allocation. Got it? So here the minimum value is what? Or exactly minimum value is 40, but there is a tie because of here 2 times second row and third row 40 is 40. Okay, so we choose the only one 40. So first, if we choose this 40, for example, we choose this 40. So you check here what is the allocation number. Allocation number, that means what? If we choose this 40, so supply is 9 and the demand is what? Demand is 7. So what is the minimum number? Minimum number is 7. So we put here 7. Okay, keep in mind. If we choose this 40, for example, if we choose this 40, so this 40, according to this 40, our supply is 3 and the demand is what? 5. So allocation number is what? Allocation number is 3. That means if we consider this 40, so allocation number is 7. Okay. And if we consider this 40, allocation number is what? 3. So always keep in mind, if there is a tie between two allocation cells, so always choose the maximum allocation number. Okay. So in this 40, we allocate 7. And in this 40 we allocate 3. So obviously this allocation number is maximum. So we put here 7 number. Okay. If we put here 7, then this column is cancelled. That means B3 column is cancelled. And here immediately write 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. Okay. So a remaining cells is what? A remaining cell is 7 and 14. Okay, so what is the minimum number? Minimum number is 40. So we allocate these 40. So we put here supply is 3 and the demand is 5. So we put here only 3 number. If we put here 3, then this row is cancelled. Okay, that means third row is cancelled. So remaining values is what? 70. And immediately write 5 minus 3 equal to 2. And this is a last allocation cell. Okay, so in the last allocation cell, check here your supply is 2 and your demand is also 2. That means what? Our allocations are correct. Okay, so we put here 2. Got it? So here 2 and 2 cancel. So always after the allocation, you check here total supply and demands are satisfied or not. That means what? Here total 7, 7. Second row is 7 plus 2, 9. So here we write 9. 3 plus 8, 11 plus 7, 18. So here supply is 18. 5 plus 3 plus 2, 5. Demand is 5. 8. Demand is 8. 7, demand is 7 and 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. That means total demand is 14. That means what? Here our supplies and demands are equal. That means our allocations are correct. So we find our total cost. So what is the formula of the total cost? Total cost is equal to, how we write? 10 into 7. That means 10 into 7 plus 70 into 2. So 70 into 2. Okay. Plus 40 into 7. So 40 into 7 plus 40 into 3. So we write here 40 into 3 plus 8 into 8. 8 into 8 plus 20 into 7. Okay, so here 6 allocations are 10 into 7 plus 70 into 2 plus 40 into 7, 40 into 3, 8 into 8 and 20 into 7. So solve this step and our answer is 814 rupees. Okay, 814 rupees. If a question given in the thousand or lakh, so you must write here the unit. Okay, always you write here the unit rupees, lakh, thousand. Okay, so this is the example of the least cost method. Least cost method is also gives us the feasible solution. That means in the transportation problem, we have three types of method gives us the feasible solution. Number one is the northwest corner method, second one is the least cost method, and third one is the Vogel's approximation method. In the Vogel's approximation method, we first we find the row penalty and column penalty. So what is the meaning of the row penalty and column penalty? Row penalty and column penalty, that means what? After finding the this penalty, we use the one allocation cell. Okay, again if we put here the second allocation number, then again we find the second row penalty and second column penalty. So this is also a very interesting and important method for Vogel's approximation method. After that, we have one optimal solution for the method of the modified distribution method, that means smoothing method. Okay, thank you.